How does an executor inventory assets for an estate? Have you ever wondered what happens to a person's belongings after they pass away? One key player in this process is the executor. The executor has the important job of inventorying assets for the estate. This ensures that everything is accounted for and properly managed. Let's break down how an executor goes about this crucial task. First, the executor starts by identifying all the assets owned by the deceased. They will look at estate planning documents, such as the will, to find lists of assets. This includes financial accounts, real estate, and personal belongings. The executor also needs to search through bank statements, insurance policies, and investment records. Physical items like vehicles, jewelry, and household goods are also included. Grouping these assets by category can make the process easier. Next, the executor gathers documentation for each asset. This means collecting important papers like deeds, account statements, titles, and appraisals. These documents prove ownership and help establish the value of each asset. The executor will note descriptions, locations, and any identifying information to avoid confusion later on. Determining the value of each asset is another critical step. The executor must establish the fair market value as of the date of death. This may require professional appraisals for real estate or valuable personal property. Financial accounts and investments are valued based on statements from the date of death. Once the executor has all the information, they prepare a formal inventory report. This report lists all assets along with their descriptions, locations, and values. It is typically filed with the probate court within a required timeframe, often within 3 months of being appointed. Accuracy is key here, as the inventory must comply with legal responsibilities. The executor also has to notify interested parties and creditors. They provide copies of the inventory to heirs, beneficiaries, and creditors as needed. This transparency helps prevent disputes and ensures that creditors can make claims against the estate if necessary. During the probate process, the executor is responsible for safeguarding the assets. This may include maintaining insurance, paying property taxes, and preventing damage or depreciation. For African American families, careful estate inventory is especially important. It helps preserve wealth across generations and supports financial security in retirement. Executors should be aware of the importance of accurate documentation and timely probate processes to avoid delays or legal issues that could reduce the estate's value. In summary, the executor's role in inventorying estate assets involves identifying, documenting, valuing, and reporting everything with care and transparency. This process is foundational for maintaining and transferring wealth, which is a key consideration in legacy building and estate planning.